In this video, we're going to be talking about a new AEW signing, why I think it's a good thing, why we should all be excited about AEW actually making good moves, and then we got to talk about a variety of other topics, like Hulk Hogan launching a wrestling promotion. I know it sounds crazy, but it could actually work. We got to talk about WWE teasing a major announcement, and by the looks of it, I think I've probably figured it out. And we got to talk about a WWE Return. There's a lot of stuff to uncover in today's videos, ladies and gentlemen, so if you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and click subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, first things first, I want to kick things off with Hulk Hogan. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this topic, but I do feel like I have to chime in here because Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff are starting a wrestling promotion, but it's not the kind of wrestling promotion that you're thinking. It's not to compete with WWE. It's not to compete with AEW, but instead it is for freestyle wrestling, and that is exactly what they're calling this, Real American Freestyle. He is set to be the commissioner of this promotion. He was talking about this on TMZ. Him and Eric Bischoff were dropping some weird videos on social media, NWO style, and it's really interesting. Basically, Donald Trump could even potentially be in the mix for the first event to be in attendance. We know that Hulk Hogan and Donald Trump have a relationship. I want to see more of what this could be. I think freestyle wrestling could actually be a popular sport for fans in America, but also at the same time too, I kind of want to throw this out there. It's Hulk Hogan. I don't know if I really trust Hulk Hogan in this situation. I think to run a promotion, something like this, I think it's very difficult to get excited about Hulk Hogan running it. And the reason for that, by the way, it's look at like all of these other professional fighting leagues or whatever, you know, there's a million that try to start up. These billionaires just don't invest in it. It's hard to say whether this will be a long-term success, but it is something I'm excited to see if it were to potentially pan out. All right, guys, we got to talk about this WWE Return. Valhalla is set to return to WWE soon. Chris Van Vliet was talking about this with Eric of the Viking Raiders on the podcast. Very great episode, by the way. He talks a lot about the Vince McMahon era and a lot of things these days. He says that Valhalla is getting in physical shape, ready for a return. She's running, jumping, throwing things, getting back into battle shape, and getting ready. This is one of those things where it just appears like she will be back on her way to WWE soon, and that's obviously a good thing. You know, I think Sarah Logan was somebody who she's not going to go out there and be a single star in the WWE. She's not going to go out there and do massive things in the WWE, but what she will do is complement the War Raiders correctly, and that's really what matters there. And I think that's the most important aspect to it, is that, you know, she just helps complete the group, and that's cool, right? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think we get a lot of managers in WWE. She's a manager. She also could take bumps, and if they need her to get physical, if they need her to do, you know, if they got to do a 6-person tag match, then she's able to help out. You know, I think that's good, right? Like, she can manage, she could take bumps, she could even throw down a little bit if they need her to. There's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I'm cool about it. I think it's fine. That brings us to our next topic, ladies and gentlemen. WWE is making an announcement for Evolve, and it's going to be taking place next week. And basically, there's a lot of people speculating what this could be. The main belief is that this could very well be, it could very well be the announcement of titles. And I genuinely think that's a great idea. And I think that's one of the hardest things, because at the end of the day, WWE introducing titles, it's a very difficult task, and you got to make sure that people are going to be excited about this. You got to make sure that you're going to handle these titles correctly. You got to make sure that people are going to actually be interested in it, and you got to make sure that Evolve is not just some random thing that you do. Like, at the end of the day, I think you need to really make sure you put your best foot forward. So if you are introducing new titles, I'm excited about it. I'm all for it. But at the same time, too, I think WWE needs to understand that Evolve is it's a gamble. And I think that's one of the biggest things that nobody seems to be talking about. Evolve is a very large gamble. I think Evolve is the type of gamble that I personally enjoy watching it. It's completely free on Tubi, which is cool, right? But if it doesn't work out, then all these titles and the WWE ID thing, all of that is just a waste of time and money and resources, and that's not necessarily something I want to see from the WWE. That's just something I don't want to see from the WWE at all. I want to see them really be committed to this. And I don't think WWE is actively promoting Evolve as much as they should. But if they are doing these new titles, if they are doing a world championship, if that is their plan, then I am all for it. I want titles on this brand. I like the fact that there's storylines on this show. I'm good with that, right? This is the future of WWE. I'm all for it. But show us that you're 100% invested in Evolve. And I don't know if WWE has shown us that. And I don't want this to just be other content that WWE gets paid for, and that's it. So ultimately, in my opinion, what I want to see is them just take it serious and really show that they're serious about it. And I don't know if Evolve is even getting that much promotion these days from the WWE. And that brings us to our final topic, ladies and gentlemen. Thekla is apparently headed to AEW. Just the other day, we were talking about her going to WWE, but the free agent is expected to be in the AEW company. Fightful did confirm that Thekla's contract with Stardom is over. It is believed that she is headed to AEW. There was a lot of rumors that she was going to WWE with Mayu Iwatani, but that doesn't appear to be the case. People in AEW are fully expecting her to be in AEW. Obviously, the report does confirm that she is headed to the United States, which has been planned for some time. Thekla is somebody who, even at the end of end of 2024, AEW and WWE were both interested in it. People in AEW now believe that she's coming there. Her Stardom run is done. But here's the cool thing. If she goes to AEW, she could still do Stardom, right? Like if she does AEW, like she's able to go back to Japan if she wants. Plus, you got to think there is AEW has this whole partnership with New Japan and Bushiroad and all these companies. So, like, it makes a lot of sense for her to go to AEW. Now, some people think this is not a good idea. I think this is completely fine. I think Thekla going to AEW, and I even said it in my last video, whether she goes to AEW, WWE, I don't think it's a problem at all. I think she's a very, very talented individual. I think it is a really good thing that she is going to be in the United States because she is very, very talented. When somebody's very, very talented and they have the opportunity to be on American television in professional wrestling, I think that is just such a massive win for that talent and for wrestling fans themselves. Me personally, Thekla goes to AEW. I look forward to seeing how they utilize her. Is she going to be just another person on the roster, or is she going to be given a prominent role on the roster? Thankfully, in the last 2 months, Tony Khan has been a lot better about introducing talent to television. Far greater than he's been in the entire 6 years they've been around. I know some people might call that controversial. That's just simply the truth. He has improved a lot on introducing talent to the company. So I don't mind this at all. If that pisses you off, it pisses you off. But maybe that's why you guys should subscribe, because we're going to keep it coming every single day with new videos. Thank y'all for watching.